Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Sam. Yeah, it's me. And today I am going to attempt to make quesadillas. Now, I have never made a quesadilla before, so let's get into it. Here I had some prepared chicken thighs. I had seasoned them for something else, but they are perfect and I'm going to use them for my quesadillas. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cumin, some chili powder, and some basil to it because I didn't put those on before. So now I'm going to add them. I'm going to rub that in thoroughly. And then I am going to cut my chicken thighs up in pieces. I was debating if I wanted to cut it up or if I wanted to cook it and then shred it. But I said, let me try it this way first, and then I would do the shredded one at a later time. So that's what I'm doing here uh, in this video. Well, in this part, that's what I'm doing. I'm using my scissors to just cut them up in bite-sized pieces so that this way it'll cook faster and it'll cook evenly. So after I have cut my chicken up into bite-sized pieces and did all that, then I'm gonna add it to my hot cast iron pot and I'm going to let that cook in its own juice. I don't add any water to it, as you will see throughout the video that I didn't add any water to it at all. I just covered it, even though the pot cover was smaller than the pot, but I just covered it and I let that cook in its own juice until it was done. Okay, so while the chicken thighs was cooking, I went ahead to start prepping my veggies. I have yellow bell peppers, green bell pepper, onion, and tomato. And I'm just gonna dice those up so that I can add them to the chicken when they're like all the way almost done because I still want a little crunch in my vegetables. So I'm gonna add those when I know the chicken is almost done cooking. So now I'm grating my cheese. I'm using mozzarella and I am using sharp cheddar to put in my quesadilla. So I'm just going to go ahead and grate those. So now it's time to assemble our quesadillas. But first, look at that. So delicious. So I went ahead and I got my bigger cast iron pot and I put that on the stove to heat up. And while that's heating up, I went to get my tortilla wraps that I had to make my quesadillas. Okay, so now it's time to assemble our quesadilla. And remember, this is my first time, okay? So I don't know what I'm doing. As you can see, I put the quesadilla down, but then I forgot that I didn't oil the pot, and then I took it out and I was gonna oil it, and I was like, you know what? Let me just try this one without oil and see how it came out. And that's what I did. So I put the tortilla back in the pot, and I went ahead to use a slotted spoon to spoon out the chicken because I didn't want the gravy to be on the tortilla because then they will break apart, and I didn't want that. So I took a generous amount, I put it on one side, then I went ahead with my cheddar cheese, and then after I put sprinkled my cheddar cheese, I went uh, I added some mozzarella. Now, what I did was I tried to put the cheese at the edge so that when I folded over the other side, once the cheese warmed up, it would like seal the tortilla. It didn't really work out so well in the beginning, but I did not give up and I went ahead and I tried. And it came out pretty good for my first time. So I am proud of myself for that. And so here I am looking for my spatula to help me with this process of getting the sides closed so that the filling does not fall out. So I moved the quesadilla to the middle of the pot where I was able to work better with it. And then as you can see, I'm just using the back of my spatula to press the sides together to seal it with the cheese in the middle. If there is another way of doing this, please, my Hispanic people out there, let me know what's the best way to get it sealed so it don't fall out because I would really appreciate it. And also, if I needed to add something or do something different the next time I'm making quesadillas, please feel free to leave the suggestions in the comments and I will most definitely take it up. But when I was flipping it over, I was so nervous. But then, as you can see, I flipped it over and it was good. It didn't break. And I was so happy for that. And then I just went ahead with my spatula again and I just kept pressing down the edges so that they don't, so that the filling don't fall out. Now, some of the quesadillas that I've seen online, the um, the tortilla was more golden than mine. Even though mine was it was warm enough, it was hot enough, it was not as golden. So I'd like to know what you did to get it golden like that, so that I can do it. Now tell me why this ain't cutting, y'all. Listen. But anyway, I got it to cut eventually, and it was phenomenal on the inside. Mm. So this is my first time making quesadilla, and as you can hear, Bay loves it. I added a little sour cream to mine. Now I'm gonna take a bite. Oh my god, no. That was so good, y'all. That is so good.
think I'm gonna make it again with I'm gonna use shredded chicken this time. I'm gonna see if I can get the it's not as cheesy as I want it to be, but good. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna finish dinner with the hubby. You see, he's diving into it. So I'm gonna finish dinner with the hubby and see you next time on Sam's Kitchen. Bye.